Hey, what's up guys? Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro duel video in Ranked. Haven't done one of these in a while under this format, but unfortunately I kind of have to go back to it for a little while because I'm having some problems with scheduling, getting people, lined up to play for little multi-recording sessions on YGOpro. It's becoming, a little bit of an issue to align schedules, and so instead of just having no content going up, I figured I would jump back into DevPro Ranked to play some TCG options under the Invasion of Vengeance metagame, especially since I'm going to ARG Charlotte this weekend, as well as YCS Anaheim the weekend following. So there's definitely some things that I would like to test going into that event. But basically, I'm going to be going back to this format for a while. It's going to go away from multi-game videos. It's going to go back to single games just for ease of titling and stuff like that. But the deck that I'm playing for this video is a Metaloes Subterror variant that is something I've been testing for a little while. It's definitely something that I've been making lots of tweaks to over the course of playing it. There's definitely a lot of different interactions and strengths the deck has. Mainly, you're going to be wanting to open with the combination of a Metaloes monster plus Subterror Nemesis Warrior, or Nemesis Archer, excuse me, and you have essentially 9 copies of this card because you have triple Hidden City, you have triple Terraforming, and then the triple Archer. Now, obviously, Terraforming and Hidden City search Archer, and then you have 10 Metaloes cards. So there's a rather good probability-wise stat of you getting to this opening combo, and basically you're just trying to use that to start getting some of your big behemoths on the board and start playing flip-flop control. Now, there are some grievances I have with the deck, as you'll find out potentially in the gameplay if I start getting onto rants and tangents, but there are a couple changes I've been considering on this deck list, as well as just some tweaks and just things that I've been testing overall, and you may see multiple variations of this deck list in the future. But I like the interaction that you're trying to abuse with it, using the Metaloes plus the Subterrors. You've got a pendulum mechanic, meaning you can pendulum summon your Umastrix and your Kraken, and then do things like that. You can use Kraken with your combination and your fusion to generate multiple pluses per turn. You can use the fusions for added benefit. You have so many different things you're capable of doing with this list, albeit it is a tad bit slow. But anyway, I'm not going to talk any more about the deck list in this little part of the video. Let us just jump straight into the game, shall we? Let's see if we can get at least a positive result to sort of draw some conclusions on. So, like I said in the previous segment of the video, I have to go back to doing this, and I'm not too pleased about it, but I mean, hey, it works. I've got a Twin Twister, that's actually really good. I've got Twin Twister, Metalfoe, plus Hidden City, plus a Pendulum Summonable Behemoth. So that's actually pretty good. But I'm playing against ABC, so I'm probably going to just outright lose this one because he's going to be able to open ABC Dragon Buster. Probably. Depends on if he has Thrasher or Gold or Silver Gadget. That is going to be the outlying factor, but I have kind of missed DevPro to a degree. It's definitely been a weird, absence, considering that I played it for literally a year straight. But otherwise, so no ABC Dragon Buster. At least not unless there's some outlandish thing that happens, like instant fusion into something incredibly ridiculous. But he added C to his hand, and now he's got 2 sets. Okay. Well, I can Twin Twister both of those if those are the only 2. I know he has a C in his hand. Man, this deck is insane how, you just have to have so much go right. You have to have the field spell, and you have to have a card that bypasses your normal summon to give you some extra oomph. But, okay, so this entire play, let's see, I can banish this, and then this will fall off. Wait, this is unaffected by monster effects, right? Unaffected by your opponent's monster effect, except its own. Well, alright then. So what I have to do here is I have to Twin Twister, and I'm going to discard this. I'm going to destroy both of those. That seems pretty straightforward. He didn't open ABC Dragon Buster, so that's very fortunate for me. Phoenix Chain and Mirror Force, those cards are both incredibly subpar. But so we'll activate my version of Union Hanger, and that is the Hidden City. So we'll see what we can do here. So let's see, Nemesis Archer. I'll be able to set 2 cards with my Metaloes stuff, and what I'll actually be able to do is I'll be able to pop combination, and that'd be actually really good because I can activate this in my scale. I can normal summon my Nemesis Archer. I can get the Kraken face down. I can flip it face up with Hidden City, and then I can use that to pop my face down combination. and then that will give me an additional card. That will give me an additional Metaloes card. But so we'll get combination here, and then the Nemesis Archer will activate, special summoning my Steiger Kraken like I've already established. This is not big enough to beat over this, which is unfortunate to a degree, but we can work with it. Now, so what we'll do is we'll use Hidden City's effect to flip this face up, and we will use its ability to pop my combination. Then combination will trigger. Whew. This is pretty interesting. This is pretty cool. But here I can get Bismugear, and that'd be pretty alright, because I can do Bismugear to pop my Gold Driver. I can put Silver back in the scale as my 1. I can pendulum these 2 cards out, and then that would be alright from there, because then I could pop the Bismugear and get another search, or another set rather, and then from there things would be good. Or at least I'm thinking they would be good. But so this will pop my Gold Driver. This is a low scale, so I'm not really too concerned about how this is gonna work, how it's gonna function. And I need to deal with these monsters, though. That's the problem, is I need to deal with that, and there's not really a way that I can. There's not really a way that I get to deal with it. This requires Metaloes plus a normal monster, which I'm not going to be able to do. I can make an Automant with this card very effectively, actually. I'm actually a little bit under the weather, so that's why I sound as raspy and nasally as I do. Is that I actually don't feel well. But so what I get to do is I can put these on the board, and then I can use this to pop the Bismugear to set Metaloes Fusion. And then the Bismugear's effect will activate in the end phase to search for Metaloes card. I've got Counter, I've got Fusion. I've got a lot of good cards in my accessibility pool, but I cannot flip this face up this turn, so that is a problem. I need to attack over this so that this falls off. Then I can attack again, but then I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about him summoning ABC Dragon Buster next turn unless I draw something like Solemn Strike. So I'm going to have to just do that. I'm just going to have to attack and do damage. Because this will fall off. It won't have anything to add back. So that's pretty good. Then this can attack this can attack that, and then this can attack directly. This will add another ABC to his hand. Now the thing is, he could just very well not be playing like Thrasher or Gold or Silver Gadget. I don't know why you wouldn't be playing those cards, but he's already proven that he's playing cards like Mirror Force and Fiendish Chain, which are kind of subpar. Fiendish Chain obviously being a bit better than Mirror Force, but Mirror Force is still just kind of iffy. I mean, I guess it's okay if you catch your opponent with the Swift Cheese, but otherwise it just doesn't seem to do much. Now this requires a Pendulum monster, that requires 2 Metaloes, this requires a normal monster. So the issue is I can go into Automant with these, and with that I would be able to shuffle back my Fusion and then draw a card. So I guess we'll just do that, just to put these cards, put my Pendulum monster in my extra deck. My Umastrix will be on the board. I really need to get something that's going to protect me from this ABC Dragon Buster. That's not it. It could be it, but it's not it. God, I hate being sick. Oh, this is terrible. But going forward, let's see. I get to use Volflame to reset my Metaloes Fusion. So we'll do that. My Bismugear is going to be able to add another scale at the end of the turn. I'll activate this to put it face down, and then ultimately hope that I don't get raped by ABC Dragon Buster. Like that's basically what's gonna be a factor, is that I could just get absolutely demolished by ABC Dragon Buster, because he has a C in his hand. I know this. He added it off Union Hanger, but he's summoning a Assault Core, which is actually pretty alright, because this means that he's only going to be summoning ABC Dragon Buster. He's not going to be doing a rank 4 plus ABC Dragon Buster. But he did not equip C, which I find very interesting. He's just not playing the deck correctly, it would seem. Unless he has Twin Twister in hand, there's like outlying factors. Instant Fusion, okay. This still doesn't really solve any of the issue. Oh, it's going to let him make Tsukiyomi. That's actually pretty alright. It's going to let him make Tsukiyomi, and what he'll be able to do is he'll be able to, when this falls off, he'll be able to search another sea. And then if he does this correctly, mind you, would he be able to summon two? No, because both of these would be trapped under the Tsukiyomi. So yeah, he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to do what I'm thinking. I was thinking he was going to be able to double ABC Dragon Buster me, but that's only possible now if he has another A, B, or C monster in his hand. So that seems fine. This video is already at like 8 minutes long in terms of the game, so I guess it's fine that it's back down to a single game, but like my opponent's not really doing a lot. Either that or his build is just really questionable. I mean, there's a Mirror Force in it, which leads me to want to look at it just to see what's going on with it when the game finishes. But ultimately, this build, this deck, this Metaloes, whatnot. Okay. Well, you're still not gonna be able to ABC Dragon Buster me. You have a C in your hand. Now, this would have definitely been ABC Dragon Buster had... This would have been double ABC Dragon Buster, because you have the other Union Hanger, if you had equipped C from your deck off of the Union Hanger. Because then you'd have a C on your board, you could make ABC Dragon Buster, and then you could equip the A Assault Core to it to make it unaffected by monster effects, and that'd be pretty good. But as it stands, now this is just really subpar. Yes, we'll negate the attack. We'll flip this face up, and we'll negate the attack, yes. Actually, I don't even know why I used it to negate the attack. Oh well, I'm banishing this card anyway to put my Metaloes monster back in my grave. So I guess there is that. So the only reason I'm going to win this game, if I do win it, is because my opponent's playing kind of subparly. But that's to be expected because I am in the lower spectrum of ranked because of the fact that I haven't played on DevPro in so long. Like that's just something that that kind of comes with the territory. But now I get to Pendulum Summon. I can actually Pendulum Summon the Nemesis Warrior, which is actually pretty cool. This is actually pretty neat. And my Mithrilium is live. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the situation I'm in right now because what I can do is I can pop my Hidden City. But what I get to do first is I get to banish the A Assault Core if I wish to. That's the key, is that if I wish to do so. But let's see. I can pop Hidden City, counter will trigger. I can do that. I can normal summon the Nemesis Warrior. That's actually probably the better play, is to normal summon this and then pop it because it's going to be free to come back. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Well, it'll work. I didn't want a special summon. I just clicked the wrong button, unfortunately, because I wasn't paying attention to where my mouse went. But it's still fine. Oh, that's why, because there is no accessibility into activating these cards. That's right. I'm forgetting I'm not playing full Metaloes, like a pure Metaloes deck, and I only have 3 targets in my deck. I'm forgetting that. Forgive me for being kind of a dingus. But what I get to do here is I get to make Mithrilium. Mithrilium can then establish some things. I can get to draw a card, and from there we'll be pretty good and solid because we'll be able to bounce this to his hand. This will fall off, and then I'll get to draw a card. This will get to flip. Yeah, terraforming. I'll take it. I'll take another one of these. Absolutely, because then we'll be able to add another card to hand. Even though I've already normaled and pendulumed, I can get rid of the Mithrilium with Nemesis Warrior and then just get my stuff moving in the same way that I already had been. So yeah, we'll use this, and we'll use it to banish this, and the B will fall off, allowing him to search. Now this is game on board as it stands, but there's some very interesting and cool things I get to do here, and it's something that I wish to do. So we will do them. What I get to do is I get to activate this, targeting my Hidden City because I'm about to play another one over it. And from there, I'll be able to set the Metaloes Fusion. And then I will be able to activate my Metaloes Counter, allowing me to summon Volflame from the deck. Oh, he's surrendering. Okay, well I'll be able to summon Volflame, and then I'll be able to use Nemesis Warrior to tribute itself and Mithrilium to summon a Stalagmo from my grave, or from my send a Stalagmo from my deck to grave, and then summon the Stalagmo, then play the Hidden City to get a card that I'm going to discard off the Stalagmo when I flip it face up, and then my Nemesis Warrior will come back. So it's a very big swing in momentum in my favor. But I do want to check this, and I want to see what's in his list, just to see if it's more standard or if it's something that's a bit questionable. And that's one of the things I do really like about this style of video with DevPro Duels, is that I get to go and check it, because I'm not afraid of like shaming my friends or anything, or I don't want to like give away their secrets that they're testing for an event or something. I'm looking at people's lists online. So let's go check this out. All right, so yeah, just as we knew, his opening hand was not that optimal. I mean, he has the field spell, which is great. You draw the field spell or you lose in most cases, but he doesn't have anything to accelerate his plays. He's playing Goblinberg and Kage to Kage. Traptr's Trapple Nightmare kind of makes sense because of Rafflesia. Scramble Union. All right, what does this card do? Oh yeah, this is the Traveler, the Burning Abyss Traveler type card. And he's just playing a lot of Goblinbergs. He's not playing the gold and silver gadgets. He's playing Kage to Kages and Goblinbergs. Although he is playing like a similar number of them, because he's playing triple Kage to Kage, triple Goblinberg, and Rhoda. So that's like 7 copies, whereas there's like 8 copies of the gadgets and Thrashers in regular, in standardized builds. It still seems kind of subpar, because you don't get to make Tsukiyomi, and I guess maybe he's trying to play more of a budgeted option, because maybe he doesn't want Tsukiyomi in the extra deck, or maybe he can't afford it. Maybe. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to discern and judge. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Let me know what you guys think about going back to these for the time being, just because they're a little bit more chilled out. At least I think so. They're a little bit more varied, and ultimately the gameplay is kind of lacking compared to where I'm playing against my friends who I know are competent players. But hopefully that can sort of fix itself as I climb up higher in ranking. I'm in very low ranking right now because of the fact that I haven't touched DevPro in a couple of months. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As per usual, let me know what you think about the Metaloes Subterror deck. Let me know what you think about the game itself. Let me know all this stuff. But other than that, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Helps support the channel. Does all that nonsense, and it's a fantastic way to show your support, in fact, as well as if you want to share the content around to people you might know that might also enjoy my content. Helping the channel grow is a fantastic way to show your support. But other than that, that's it for this video. As I've already said, as usual, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and as always, guys, take care.